So we left the main mausoleum and we're walking. What is this? What is this area?
Ginkgo tree.
No, this area ahead. What is it?
We don't know.
Okay.
We'll explore. Let's explore it together.
So we are outside the mausoleum and
Ginkgo tree forest.
we are in the ginkgo tree forest. Ginkgo. Has like the leaves that look like Chinese fans actually. Like a little fan. Stuck. Oh, there we go. Looks like a Chinese, like bamboo fan or whatever. I wonder how busy this place was when the emperor was recently deceased. A lot of these areas are cleared out. Like commoners are probably not allowed into this area, or it's kept in such pristine condition that very few people are allowed in this area. I wonder if the trees standing today have any sort of lineage to the trees back in the day. You know, I guess you could continue, you know, seeding and regrowing for infinitum. You know, yeah. The length of history in China is admirable, and it is interesting to be able to roam around and get actual vivid pictures of such a difference in time. I wonder if he brought that emperor out of his tomb, resurrected him today, what he would think of this four-wheeled contraption driving past his tomb, you know? Like, what if you brought the emperor back? What would he think of the world that exists today? I mean, gosh, he would be like, what is going on?
Alien world.
Right? Totally alien, you know? It makes me wonder in 3,000 years what people will think of us, you know what I mean? Like, step forward. Shit, what kind of a world will exist then? They'll look back at us and be like, those guys were Neanderthals, you know? So backward. Oh呦，真的可爱！喂！他到达
1岁4个月。
嗨，我的女儿是4岁。
你是谁？
我是谁？我是马特。你是谁？嗨！So cute.
完了，你来了，过来。
嗨，
妹妹。
哇，你的眼睛很大，你的眼睛很大。So cute.
宝贝，我们把妈妈带上好不好？来。
Oh, there's bears in these woods.
He's playing for the cameras now, isn't he?
Oh, it's okay. Mommy's coming. Mommy's coming.
哎呀，可爱的。
Hi. What is that? Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? Wiggle.
Careful.
哎呦，爬山。
给我啊！啊，那么好
Oh, that's so
谢谢
nice, Wei Feng. That's so nice.
小心，我喝了，依依喝了，
要不要？
谢谢，好可爱。
So cute.
What? Happy forest.
Right?
Yeah. So much
So
going on.
cool. That's why you got to keep the camera rolling, you know? You never know
Exactly.
the original purpose. I was thinking that I wonder if these trees were here, or the lineage of these trees existed way, way back. Because you could plant seeds and have the seeds grow a tree and then use those seeds, and you could perpetually have a forest that's thousands and thousands of years old. So I'm wondering if any of these trees have any connection to history of the original emperor that was buried here.
That's interesting you say that, actually, because it, like you just said before, that was an interesting point of if you were able to bring that emperor back to here now and have them walk around the area and realize that they were actually making history.
Right. They are part of our history, and they were so important in their day. I wonder if you brought him back, I wonder if he would realize how insignificant he was. Because when he built this place, he was the top dog of the world. In his world, people around kissed his feet every day. But if you brought him back today, the technology, the intellect, everything would bulldoze him over. His lineage would be worthless. You know, his name was everything back in the day, but it would be nothing today.
And in the sense of, like, now you're able to connect with everybody in the world via social media and these things. Like, would they be able to integrate in today? Would they be able to be, you know, in any way the same kind of level that they were back then? I don't think so.
Impossible.
I don't think so.
Even Elon Musk wouldn't even hold a candle. Even Xi Jinping wouldn't hold a candle to this guy at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would feel so humiliated. But maybe if the trees were the same, you know, even the mound of earth that he lived on looks different. Even the gate, you saw it, it was just a pile of rock and rubble. But maybe he could look at the tree and be like, I remember you, you know?
In the same token, it's interesting to think that right now, you know, especially with COVID and stuff, we are in a historical moment in the future. When we're passed away, our kids have passed away, people are still going to remember this time. And it'll be in the history books.
Well, you'll pass away, I'll still be around. I'm living forever. I didn't tell you that. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out. Okay. 没关系, 没关系.
合个影行吗?
Oh, okay. Let's take a picture and then we. Okay. Other side, other side. Yeah.
啊，这样真
We'll
好。
catch up with you.
Thank you. 谢谢。
没关系，没关系。
谢谢你啊，谢谢。
漂亮，漂亮。
你漂亮，谢谢。Thank you.
I didn't stop, so I catch the moment at you.
That's all right.
Oh, you didn't stop or you did stop?
I didn't stop.
Okay, good. Yeah, let it roll.
Yeah, so right now.
There's a tree right behind you.
And when you know, this is in all the history books and stuff, all this will be the same, I think. All these trees will still be here, maybe a bit taller.
Yeah.
And
what are people going to say 3,000 years from now? Because it was about 3,000 years ago, I think, that he was buried. 3,000 years from now, what is the footnote of history going to say about COVID-19 and China and the world and America and Trump and all of these things, you know?
Now with all of this acceleration of technology, I personally find it hard to even conceptualize us being around in this form in 3,000 years time.
Yeah. That's a whole question in itself. Yeah. Are we even going to be here?
Yeah.
You know? But think about this. Well, shit, I just lost it. Think about what? I don't know. I had it for a second and then it was gone.
We're going to be here in this form.
I know what I was going to say. But think about this. Like, you and your dad have the same view of this place. Not a very good one.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, you know,
right.
Some people really like to go through the Museum of History and stuff and look at different things. I personally really like the idea of, I don't really like the idea of museums to go to a place where all of these artifacts were shipped in from far away, and then you're looking at them in an example of where they used to be or where they were found. But we're actually walking through a place where if that pot is half in the earth, that pot has been half in that earth for,
since it was,
you know what I mean? It hasn't even been moved. So that shit kind of makes me excited, you know?
Right. And
but you have a different, like, some people like this and some people don't, and it's not a good thing or a bad thing, it just is a thing, you know?
Right, I like to see it as people are either into the past or the future. It's it's not very common that you get somebody who's into both. So I'm very, I think of myself as, I kind of think philosophically about how we are going to be in the future, but I do find it hard to connect with and relate with, you know, that clay pot being in the same place. I find it hard to
He grasped the size of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's hard
How
to
many
perceive.
you're 22, right?
Yeah.
How many 22s would you have to get in order to go back to when this guy was buried? Think about that. Think about the number of years.
Generations.
You know, it's crazy. And you said philosophy, like your philosophy. Well, philosophy would not exist without history. History and philosophy go hand in hand, you know? So I think you probably appreciate history more than you really think you do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's all perspective, you know?
It is all perspective.
What do you think of these trees? They were the same trees?
This is a beautiful forest, man.
Yeah.
I would like to be in here with nobody around and just walk through.
Yeah.
And it's a great place for a monologue like we're doing now.
Yeah, but you know the smell though.
I can't smell right now, to be honest.
That's good. This guy always has a stuffy nose. But the smell, that's that fruit that smells like dog doo-doo.
Oh.
So
maybe we
I
should
wish
shake
I
a
had your
tree.
nose. For the first time ever since I met this guy, I wish I had his nose.你太可爱了，你的小很大。你叫什么名字？
房千玺，
房千玺，你呢？
房千玺，
哦
不是房千玺，
哦，
房千玺，不是房千玺。
你
介绍一下，你叫什么名字？
你几岁了？
房千玺，
你多大？
来介绍一下。
4岁。
哦。
我们找4岁2个月。
哦。
我们来拍一张大一系
My daughter. 你是他的爸爸吗？
爷爷，
爷爷。
他是爸爸。
OK。
我们拍一张
太脏了，
音乐椅的照片。
太脏了，太脏了。
那是双胞胎。
哎呦。
谁是姐姐？谁是？
谢谢姐姐。
我是姐姐，我是妹妹。
Anyways, guys, I think you can tell I'm a bit of a history buff, especially when that history is embedded into the ground and telling a story from whence it was laid so many years ago. Today, gotten off to a good start. We got a lot of things to do. We got the Terracotta Warriors, all sorts of interesting things. We're gonna go to lunch. I'm gonna end the video right now. If you like what you see, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, dislike even if you want to. Make a comment in the comment section, and yeah, hit me up for the next one. If you want to follow me in some unique ways, I have a Patreon, and in it I do audio podcasts. So I talk to my friends, I tell stories about life. It gets a little bit more personal, and you're more than welcome to experience life with me. I've really kind of laid out my life in a public way. It's a double-edged sword. But it's for everybody's benefit. I think if you share more of life in whatever aspect of life you live, it's a good thing. So take it easy, guys. JaYoe. And you know, sometimes looking back helps you to understand what is ahead of you. So that's what's cool about coming to some of these historical places. You can kind of like look back in time and learn a little bit about our future. So take it easy, JaYoe. Have a good one. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. You've been watching my videos. We have been cruising through Xi'an for a few days, and today we're going to my very favorite spot, the Terracotta Warriors. Very, very cool. To build this amazing, truly unique army made out of stone with sweat and labor from hundreds, if not thousands of people, all working together to create this amazing place. And who is residing within it? A local farmer. It was sort of a symbol of his power, and so emperors that are subsequent to him actually did try to come here and like destroy this place. Oh, look at that guy back there. It looks like he has a Starbucks coffee in his hand. Yeah, cling film. So each trench had a ceiling made of wooden beams. I mean, think about that. all of that work, and then you're putting wooden beams over it, and they're gone. They're gone. You're never going to see them again. I wonder if a lot of these were based on brothers, fathers, uncles, you know, specific people. I wonder if they designed them with emotions in mind. Now we're going to the next one, pit number 3.